We're talking about podcasts. We're talking about itty-bitty podcasts. Podcast.
Merry Mini Monday, Chunkies. I'm Carter.
Doge.
Jordan.
Question to start us off.
Please,
Yeah.
I love those.
Is cable on its way out?
It's on its way back, but different.
Tell me these things.
So, cable as we know it, as a subscription service where you get everything all in one package that you pay $5,000 a month for, that's gone.
Deadpool 2 spoilers, though, right?
Right,
We're talking about,
yeah.
okay.
I knew that would come up. It's, not his.
So that's out. But now what they're doing is underneath all of our noses, under the guise of being cool like Netflix, they're all just popping back up for subscription services. Every channel has their own now. ABC's got their own subscription
But I'm
service.
saying, so cable was named after the fact that it took a cable in your wall to get television.
Well, how do you think internet gets there, Carter?
It's not a cable, it's a wire. I'm talking like AT&T's
Oh, yeah.
of the world. Doesn't it feel like they're on their way out?
But I would bet you money within the next few years, what we get is, hey, AT&T's partnered with Netflix.
I mean,
and
they
Hulu
they
and all
have
of
with HBO. They're launching HBO Max in 2020, right?
Right. But what I'm saying is I think pretty soon we're going to get, if you subscribe through AT&T to all of these, you get a discount on all of them. So you can get our bulk package.
Verizon is saying if you have our internet and TV, I think, or internet and phone, then you get Disney Plus for free.
Yeah.
That's why I'm bringing all of this up. Because today is Monday, November 11th, which means tomorrow is Disney Plus Day.
That's
It
true.
sure is.
And that's certainly something on its way in.
That's true.
And we'd be remiss. We've already brought it up a couple times during this Star Wars series. Mandalorian looks really good.
Oh my
Looks
gosh.
real good.
With what the Star Wars universe has been able to do with television shows, it feels like there's a chance, okay, hot take, that The Mandalorian could possibly be some diehard Star Wars people in this world's favorite installment
Yeah,
I think
of
there's
the
a chance.
Star Wars
easy
universe.
chance. Yeah,
Because it seems to harken back to like the OGs. It feels like the style of the original movies to me.
yeah.
It feels like the natural evolution of the styles of the original movies.
It feels. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I literally can't wait.
Unbelievably excited.
Early reviews are super positive.
Yeah, really, really positive.
Yeah.
And I think outside of The Mandalorian, Disney Plus, and are they doing a week by week? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay,
They are.
so launch is episode 1 of The Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to think of what else I'm most excited about in terms of new content.
New content.
There's not any new Marvel content immediately, is there?
Not immediately.
But it feels like WandaVision is soon.
The Jeff Goldblum show launches
That I'm very
That's
excited
going to be great.
about.
tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll
I'm
be
pretty
the-
pumped, honestly, about bringing Lizzie McGuire back. I don't know how that's
her
going to
new show?
translate. Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
it'll be fine. She's been doing.
but it's the whole
TV
Lizzie
shows.
McGuire cast.
Yeah.
It's
Everybody's
everybody.
back.
Everybody's back.
They're all back. It's
Which,
just
when you look at the rest of the cast, it's not like they were like, man, they really had to pull some strings.
Oh yeah, no
What else
doubt.
have they been
They're
doing?
like, yes,
doubt.
please, I need money.
Yeah, no, Lizzie. It's like Lizzie McGuire all grown up. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's,
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's probably going to be terrible, is my guess, but I'm pretty
I
excited.
bet
about
it's
it.
good. I bet it's good. A great thing about Disney Plus is the competition seems to be stepping it up a little bit, meaning Netflix, Amazon, Apple TV.
Have you watched the trailer for The Witcher?
Yeah.
Oh my
It looks
goodness.
great. He looks. Henry looks a lot better than he did in the pictures.
Agreed.
Yes.
He
I
looks
think-
better than he did in the first trailer. I
I
think.
think, yeah, maybe to see him in action a little bit more, because this has some more action.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can see him as this. And what if he's going to be more known for what's the character in The Witcher?
Geralt.
Yeah.
Geralt. What if he's going to be known more known for Geralt than Superman?
I hope so.
That could
Do
be.
you foresee that happening?
I don't know. It depends on how well this takes off.
And it's tough because he perfectly looks
Because
like
he looks like
when he goes
was
to the
such a
red
good
carpet,
cast.
people will remember
Yeah.
again. No one's going to be like, what else was he in?
Yeah.
Right.
When he doesn't have like the white hair and like the medieval armor and stuff, people are like, oh yeah, that he just looks like Clark Kent.
Oh yeah.
Well, you better just hope
Superman's
he
in a
doesn't
new
put on
show.
glasses, I
think it's
guess.
called The Witcher.
Yeah.
with all the new content from other places too, it feels like right now there's just these announcements coming out of nowhere. But it's in competition with, or it's kind of a, hey, don't forget us when Disney
Right.
Plus comes out. But as soon as HBO says, hey, the Naomi Watts-led
Game of Thrones.
Game of
prequel?
Thrones show, it's like, hey, we're not going to do that. But House of Targaryen will come out.
Yep.
And this is 300 years before
House of the Dragon is adapting the Targaryen histories.
House of the Dragon. Yes,
that
exactly.
George R.R. Martin wrote.
Yep. And this is the director of Altered Carbon.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we feel
Is that
about
Miguel?
that?
Did Miguel do Altered Carbon?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So Miguel Sapochnik, he directed a bunch of the highest rated Game of Thrones episodes, and they're also bringing back
Didn't
George
he direct
R.R.
Battle
Martin.
of the Bastards?
He did that. He did Hard Home. He did so many great episodes.
I believe Brian Cogman is also back, who wrote several of the most highest rated episodes of Game of Thrones. The only one he wrote for the last season was A Night of the Seven Kingdoms,
which is
episode
probably
2,
the best episode
which is the best
of the final
episode of the
season.
season. So it's a lot. It's pretty much the whole creative team, minus David Benioff and DB Weiss.
Which
Who
they
lost
also,
their job with Disney.
They
They
lost their
dropped
Star
out.
Wars.
They dropped out.
Yeah,
is
they
what I
said it
heard.
was toxic fandom. They said the Star Wars fandom was too toxic, and they were just not interested in dipping their
And
toes into that
they're
water.
just coming from Game of Thrones fandom. I
know.
guess they would have known that going in.
Yeah. So this
I
has
feel like
happened with
that's-
Disney before, where
That's,
somebody.
I think, the press story, but I think that Disney was probably like, hey, you guys we don't want you for this.
Hey, y'all messed up.
Yeah.
Well, enough about Star Wars. Let's talk about Star Wars.
okay.
Yeah.
You want to play extra credit?
No.
I was worried about that.
No, you've only, I mean,
Okay, let's do it.
you are currently on a streak, my friends.
We won the last one.
You won the last one. So, as I had said before we started, weeks ago, this is week 5 of our Star Wars series. Not yet halfway. We're
Wow.
almost halfway. Halfway through our next episode will be halfway. Very excited about that. We're going to do extra credit for every trilogy.
Right.
This will either make it harder or easier that there's a lot of big names in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Names like Hayden Christensen. I'm kidding.
Hey,
Samuel, though.
hey, I think
You
we
totally
could get
could do
Hayden.
that.
We could get Hayden for sure.
Samuel L. Jackson, Natalie Portman, Gary Oldman. He's the voice of Grievous. I mean, you've got a lot of stuff.
Wait.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No way.
It's Gary Oldman. My favorite actor of all time.
What on
Because he
earth?
does stuff like this all the time.
I had no idea.
Yep. So all those characters that stand out in all those movies you've ever seen probably were played by Gary Oldman.
Wow.
Mrs. Doubtfire? Gary Oldman.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal and Nightcrawler was Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah. Wow.
He's everywhere.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, he's the voice. I mean, why am I not thinking that? Oh, Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson, like any of these people. Keira Knightley,
Yeah, the list is almost so big that it's intimidating.
John Williams. We can still do that if y'all want to. We never
Hey.
did that.
My dog, General Grievous, is voiced by Matthew Wood. Gary Oldman almost played General Grievous. Wait, Matthew Wood is Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Let's go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia's more scholarly brother.
What's that waiting music?
General Grievous was voiced by Matthew Wood in Episode 3 in the video games. General Grievous's coughs were voiced by George Lucas in Episode 3. Voiced by John DiMaggio in Clone Wars, Richard McGonigal in Clone Wars, David W. Collins in Battlefront, and Kirby Morrow in some Lego stuff.
Well, forgive me.
We're gonna pick.
You
we're gonna
can't
pick
use-
Gary Oldman and get him right.
No,
yeah,
you can't do that.
Gary Oldman is my choice.
You definitely can't do that. Technically, you could do James Earl Jones because you didn't do him last time.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
There's also
Yeah, we get one line.
but it's also Christopher Lee.
Yes.
Plenty. What are y'all gonna do? You got 3.
If you think we can knock out Hayden Christensen,
I forgot that he's only in 2 of these,
yeah, and then he's in Jumper, which is it's
Yep.
got to be up there.
so we can get
I
3.
wish you.
He was in another movie recently, like a romantic comedy type of movie. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. You think we could get Ewan?
I don't know. He's been in a bunch of
You
stuff.
think we could get Neeson's?
How many Takens are there?
3.
Oh man.
Oh man, this is hard. I don't think we could get Natalie Portman.
Probably not.
I mean, Joel Edgerton is also in
Yeah.
this trilogy.
I also don't think we could get him.
Well, I mean, for him, I bet it would be Warrior. It Comes at Night.
I don't think It Comes at Night would be in there. I loved it, and I might be the only person in the world who did.
Yeah, but I don't think he's done a whole lot else.
What'll it be, boyos?
Start Hayden Christensen. We can knock out 3
Yeah.
out of the 4 at
Yeah.
least, I think.
Can we do a triple lock? Lock in 3 at once.
Sounds kind of risky, but yeah.
So are you thinking Attack of the Clones, Revenge
Attack
of
of
the
the
Sith,
Clones,
and
Revenge of the
Looper?
Sith.
Wait, not Looper.
Jumper.
Jumper, thank you.
Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Jumper, lock it in.
It needs to be a little more gravitas if you're going to lock in 3 at the same time.
Attack of the Clones,
Lock it in.
Revenge of the Sith,
Lock it in.
and Looper.
Lock it.
No, Jumper.
I didn't finish my words.
know you didn't.
Lock it in.
Ming, 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 ming. You got all of them.
Yeah.
All three.
Okay.
So
now
can you make
yeah.
it perfect?
we've
No.
got to find the ghostly 4th.
Can you make it perfect?
Return of the Jedi.
There's no way.
No, there is no way.
Oh, that would make me very sad for Hayden.
Yeah.
What else has he even done?
I have no idea. It was he did a romantic comedy, and the poster looked like the 13 going on 30 poster.
I literally was like, Jingle All the Way, right?
Nope.
Oh, man.
You can just pass.
No. Maybe. Give me a second. I know I've seen him in something else.
I don't know. I can't name another Hades C movie.
Well, rather than pass, let's shoot for the stars and just say Return of the Jedi just in case.
Okay.
Because I would hate to pass and then find out that it is, in fact, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Bong bong.
Yep.
New York, I Love You is probably the thing you were thinking of.
Let me see the poster.
If that wasn't the movie.
When did that come out?
It's that red one. 2008.
Nope.
Nope.
What's his most recent movie?
I don't know. But I'll show you in a little bit. Shattered Glass was his 4th, which he plays Stephen Glass. This was made in 2003. It was betwixt his 2002 and 2005 Star Wars episode.
Yeah, I certainly never would have.
Story of a young journalist who fell from grace when it was discovered he fabricated over half of his articles from the publication The New Republic magazine.
Interesting.
There it is.
Yeah, I never would have gotten
Well, we got 3.
Let me look at this most recent one, though, for you so you can see what it looks like. Oh, Little Italy. That one?
Yeah.
It does look like the 13 going on 30.
It just looks like mid 2000s rom-com poster.
Him and Emma Roberts.
Yep.
Cool.
I like her.
Well, that's 3. That's good. That's all you need
Seems
I'll
much
take
older
3.
than her. Yeah.
to get to extra credit. For those of you that haven't played extra credit with us before, each of these actors that we name on IMDb, which is what I'm referencing as we play the game, they're given 4 top credits as you're searching past credits, their history of credits. There's several things that are factored into this algorithm, including how involved they were on the show, how many awards the show won. And I say show, it could be a show. It could also be a movie. Show, for instance, Will Smith, his top one was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Because he's just known for that, and he's all up in it and ended up producing some of it. So if they get all 4 of those credits, they get extra credit, get 5 points. But all they need in these 3 actors is to get 9 to win. So they need to average 3, which they've done, per actor. Who's your next actor?
So Christopher Lee would be tough because I feel like he's
Christopher
going to
Lee
have
would be
some
impossible
obscure
because
stuff.
he's going to have all his Dracula stuff from
Right.
the 50s through the 70s.
But Lord of the Rings has to be in there in one of these.
Let me say something crazy.
Cool. Whoa!
I think
thought that every time I saw a bunch of those
Yep.
clones.
Yep. I think we might be able to get Ewan.
Okay.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, go for it.
Is there a TV show? Can we ask that?
There's not a TV show, no.
Okay. So I think there's a good chance it's all 3 prequels. And I'm going to say something totally wild and maybe crazy. I think Christopher Robin is going to be in his top 4.
You don't think that's too new? It just came out.
Not like 2 years ago.
No way.
Yeah.
It was last year.
By the time this comes out, it's also Disney. It's a big boy, big franchise boy. What do you think?
Let's give it a shot.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Bong bong.
Good thing we didn't lock it in. I'm just kidding.
So I feel like Attack of the
sorry.
Clones. I feel like Attack of the Clones is probably in there.
Yeah.
I think it's that over Phantom Menace.
Yeah, probably.
You want to do that one?
Attack of the Clones, lock it in.
Bong bong.
Okay.
All right.
2 more guesses.
Christopher Robin, lock it in.
Bong bong. So you need to get at least one, because then you have to get whoever this last one is perfectly to win the game. So you need at least one here, because you can only get a total of 5 points max per actor.
Yeah. For sure. No doubt.
I don't think I've ever been more wrong about somebody's top 4.
I feel like that's a phrase we have uttered multiple times
I
on
probably
this
actually
show.
said that on air.
I wish I could contribute and talk with them about the process, just because there's some fun things that they bring up, not to help them, but I just have to be so deadpan. I can't even.
There's no way there's no Star Wars, right? Is he in some? I mean, he's going to be in some random like British movies, and that's going to be most of his top 4,
Yeah.
and we're going to have
Yep.
forgotten all of them.
Yep.
It's going to be like Crumpets at midnight. Crumpets at midnight with Ewan McGregor.
Crumpets at midnight.
A sip of tea. It's a sip of tea with Ewan.
Oh, yeah, biscuits and sauces, huh? With
bag
Ewan
of-
McGregor.
A bag of crisps with Ewan. Ewan's late for the trolley.
Mind the gap with Ewan.
Haven't seen you in years.
Ewan McGregor stars in Brexit, the movie.
McGregor, hardly know her.
We got one more guess here, boys.
Phantom Menace, lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing. Boys. Number 1. That was number 4.
Okay.
Number 3, which this thing keeps showing up. You better just go look at everybody that's in this movie.
Okay.
Because this credit comes up for every single person that's in it. August Osage County.
Okay.
Ewan McGregor was in.
Okay.
Number 2, Train Spotting, cult classic.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Number
Should have
1,
thought of that.
Moulin Rouge.
I've never seen Moulin Rouge.
I've only seen the Mulan.
Oh, do you mean Mulan?
Neither of you have seen Moulin Rouge?
I have seen Mulan.
I have not.
Huh?
You'd think with who I'm married to that I would have seen that movie, huh?
Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to have to do a musical series sometime next year, I guess.
If we have to.
I mean, it was worth it. Well, you can still do this. So whoever is left, whoever you use, if you can get them perfectly, you win extra credit. We can go for that Star Wars sweep. We've got Natalie Portman still. We've got Samuel L. Jackson.
With Natalie Portman, we could go just Thor the Dark World and call it a day.
You've got Christopher Lee. Try to do them big ones. You can still do John Williams.
So we could try Liam Neeson.
Yep, Liam Neeson, Joel Edgerton.
So Liam Neeson, I feel like there's a great chance we got some Tookens. We got some Batman Begins.
Maybe Phantom Menace.
We got some Phantom Menace. We maybe got some Narnia.
That's a
I know,
big spread.
There's a lot of possibilities with Liam. Also got things like The Gray and the one that's like taken on an airplane and taken on a train. Here's the airplane one and the train one. Nonstop is the train
Those
one.
are all him?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got to stop. He's got to be done.
Yeah.
I would say his body of work of being really repetitive with those movies is better than a lot of other people's repetitive body of work.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
agree. The quality is a lot higher.
Yeah. And he just plays that well.
that. Right.
Yeah.
I've developed a particular set of skills. I will find you.
This is Aslan, right? You're quoting Aslan?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part of the Chronicles of
I will kill
Narnia.
you. That's when he's talking to the witch.
Yeah.
I will bite you. What you thinking?
I think there's no way on earth we get Samuel L.
No.
Whoa,
Actually,
that'd
I
be
think
crazy.
we've tried Samuel L. before with
With like a Marvel, maybe.
with something. Because I seem to remember struggling for a long time between Snakes on a Plane and
you
another
definitely
option.
did. And it turned out like almost all of his were Tarantino.
Yeah, we beefed
Yeah.
it so hard on him.
So Samuel L.
Literally
is out.
all of his were Tarantino except for Snakes on a Plane.
right.
So
Yeah,
he's
I've done
out.
him.
So
he
I
is
think it's
out.
got to be Neeson or Portman.
Yeah, Portman would be tough
So let's just go down that rabbit hole for a second. Just
Okay.
think about our options.
with Natalie.
Yeah, Black Swan,
I think Black Swan's
Obviously.
definitely there.
probably number one. And then the question is there a Star Wars? Is there a Thor?
I doubt there's a Thor.
There's probably a Star Wars.
There's probably a Star Wars.
There's probably Annihilation.
Ooh, Annihilation could be in there.
She's in the movie where she plays the astronaut recently.
There's that one movie where I can't remember if it's Friends with Benefits or No Strings Attached because they both came out like a month away from each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But it's one of those.
What say ye? Gotta be perfect.
It feels like maybe Liam might be a better choice.
Yeah, let's go with Liam Neeson.
Over to the knees. Okay. Head and shoulders, knees and toes.
That's his autobiography.
It's just but the poster is just his toes.
Just his toes.
Knees
Yeah.
and toes.
So I think Batman Begins feels like the most.
Taken to me is the most obvious choice.
Really?
Of course, Taken.
He's
is
also
in
in The Dark Knight Rises for a minute.
It's like a cameo. I wouldn't. It would be Batman Begins if it's one of those two, and I don't think it's both. I feel really confident about Taken.
Okay.
Taken, lock it in.
Bong bong.
How is Taken not in his top 4?
Isn't that crazy?
I think it was probably a pretty huge critical success or critical failure is the only thing I can think of. So it makes me think maybe Batman Begins because
Okay, let's go for it.
just because it was so big. Batman Begins?
I need to hear something else when you say that.
Lock it in.
Bong bong.
Yeah, that feels about right.
Yeah. The Lego Movie. Lock it in.
Bong bong. I think
his
the
role in the
lowest
Lego
score
movie is
you've ever
awesome.
had was 5. So if you want to tie your lowest score, you have to at least get one. I'm trying to see if I can make the ending intense here. One more guess.
You want to go Phantom Menace?
Sure.
Lock it in.
Bing, 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 bing,
Okay,
bing.
there we
Number
go.
4, Phantom Menace.
Kidding me.
Number 3, The Gray. Number 2,
Yep.
have y'all heard of Schindler's List?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in
Yeah.
that one.
Yep.
That one would make
That would be
probably sense.
That would be a good one to guess if I was.
That would have
guessing
been
Liam
probably
Neeson.
a good one.
Who's your favorite director, Doge? And then
Probably maybe a good one.
number 1 doesn't seem fair. Kinsey.
Yeah, wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay. Do you want to know Natalie Portman?
I
Or do you
do,
think
I
she'll
do.
come up in another one?
No, I can't imagine. I mean, unless,
Someday maybe, but
Unless
What
we
would your
do-
guesses have been? We have to do this quickly, but what would your guesses have been?
Black Swan.
That's number 1.
Annihilation.
No.
No Strings Attached.
No.
Is it the other one, Friends with Benefits?
No. V for Vendetta.
Yeah, V for Vendetta
Yeah.
would have been good.
Jackie. She won an Oscar
Yep.
for Jackie.
Oh, that's right.
And then Closer. She didn't win an Oscar for Jackie. She got nominated. Right?
Is Closer to the Space one you were talking about?
No, Closer is with a bunch of pretty people. Julia
that
Roberts,
sucks.
Isn't it always?
Jude Law, Clive Owen.
Yeah. Well,
You're not
You're
wrong.
Y'all couldn't have been further from a win on that one. But you've won before. That feels great.
well,
And then you're going to have another chance with the newest series.
There's no way we're getting that.
I bet you could do better than you did today.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Sure.
I think you're right.
Can we do a little yes or pass?
Please.
You just want to get past this.
Big time.
Okay. Knives Out.
Oh, yes.
My sweet friends. Have you seen the reviews?
No.
I haven't.
It's at a certified fresh already.
Good. It looks so good.
It's at a 97%.
wow.
Let me see. Actually, that's what it was last night. 98%.
Yeah.
It went up.
It just looks so awesome.
All right.
That's with 99 critic reviews. Knives Out sharpens old murder mystery.
Murder-
Sharpens old murder mystery tropes with a keenly assembled suspense outing that. Oh, what? I'm doing such a bad. We're just gonna do a new cut. Maybe we're not because it's not up to me. Knives Out sharpens old murder mystery tropes with a keenly assembled suspense outing that makes brilliant use of writer-director Rian Johnson's stellar ensemble.
Cool.
Which again is Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Johnson, Michael Shannon. Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
just crazy. I forget.
I was just telling somebody that this is my like sleeper hit of the year as far as like what is my most anticipated
Yep.
movie.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood
Oh yeah.
Yep.
is at
Hey, that's
certified fresh 96%.
That's going to get me some box office
That
ball
is going to
money.
get you some box office ball money. It's closer than we think it is right now, and I'll share that on next Monday's episode. How we're doing on box office ball, and it's almost done. We need to think of,
Yeah.
of what happens to the winner. Maybe not. That's not fair. Frozen 2 that snuck up on me.
Oh yeah.
is coming out. I'm down.
I'd like to watch that.
I'll
That's
watch
a
it.
yes.
It looks like, and I wonder if Disney's going to do some more of this vibe. I think one of the only epic Disney cartoon type, and I'm going to say I'm chalking up cartoon to CGI or drawn, is Mulan.
Yeah.
Has there been much outside of Mulan that feels warlike or
You could maybe
blockbuster movie like?
you could maybe argue like Brave or something.
Brave,
but-
yeah. The
yeah.
Incredibles to an extent because it's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But Frozen 2 looks like it's being pitched as a pretty serious movie. But I'm excited. I want to see how they deal with that. We have One Fine Christmas.
I don't think I'm familiar with that.
I'm not sure.
It's definitely a pass. I'm not even going to say what it's about. It's just
Pass.
Really, it's one of those Christmas movies. Those always happen, don't they?
I'm
What
out.
was? Do you have a Christmas movie that you just happened? Have you ever seen a Christmas movie in theaters?
The Santa Claus
yeah.
3.
You saw the Santa Claus 3 in theaters?
The day I got my braces, so 2 bad things happened that day.
I'm fairly certain I saw 2 and 3 and Elf and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Like we used to go.
Yeah, I saw
like,
How the Grinch Stole
going to
Christmas.
see Christmas movies in the theaters was like a big deal for us.
The last
I saw
movie,
Christmas with the Cranks in the theaters.
it's called 3022. It's so interesting to me in the movie business that stuff can get this far. Like
Yeah.
that movies like this can get this far. And it's like not unique. So astronauts in deep space face an uncertain future after a catastrophic event on Earth leads to human extinction. Everyone's so much longer.
They're
stretchy.
tall.
Their hair. Miranda Cosgrove's in it.
Okay.
She plays the band manager, I think.
Mm-hmm. Kate Walsh.
Memory.
Kate Walsh of Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if you
Okay.
ever saw that. And
I don't
then
know
Omar
which one that
Epps.
is. I do know Omar Epps.
The director's name is John Suits. Suits spelled how you would think it's spelled.
SOOTZ.
Let's dive a little bit into other movies he's done. The Crash, which got 17%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pandemic, one of his better ones, 44%.
Okay. I've heard of that one at least.
400 Days, 22%. Loitering With, it's just called Loitering With,
Okay.
33%.
Is that
And
like a comedians in
we're-
cars getting coffee type thing where he just like
Not-
loitering with John
Like-
Cho today? Yeah.
Yes. As we read through these, I'm going to have you guys come back to it and tell me which one you want to hear the synopsis on. I only bring that up probably because it might be this one. The Scribbler,
It's that one.
Okay. It's that
50%.
one.
50?
50%, yeah.
Is it American percent or Ewan percent?
His very first Cheap Thrills, his very first credit is 88% certified fresh. So he got momentum.
That's
that
cool. It's
is
still going to be the Scribbler for
on
me,
the
though.
decline.
I need to know all about the Scribbler, please.
So the Scribbler, audience score was 37%.
Good for him. Good for him.
It was released on September 19th of 2014, starring Katie Cassidy as Suki, Garrett Dillahunt as Hogan, Michelle Trachtenberger and
Oh,
Trachtenberg
the Ice Princess.
as Alice. Oh, from Neverending Story?
From Ice Princess.
Oh, from Ice Princess.
About the ice skating girl.
Gina
Wasn't
Gershon.
she also Inspector Gadget's daughter?
Might have been.
That
A
feels
young
right.
woman with multiple personalities uses an experimental machine designed to eliminate her other identities one by one. However, as the procedure progresses, one of her most dangerous sides seizes control.
Still
Excellent.
sounds interesting.
Does it seem interesting when you look at this? That looks like a dangerous side, doesn't it?
It looks like her most dangerous side is
Do you think
potentially
that's her
coming
most
out right
dangerous
there.
That looks like a Disney Channel original movie villain.
side? Or someone from the Descendants?
Yep.
But that's the Scribbler. But here's the great thing, Chunkies. There's good movies out there, and we recommend seeing them. To end this episode, I'd love for you to give me your name. Kind of like how Ariel gave up her voice.
Sure,
It was not really
Yes.
her choice.
Yeah.
I'd love to see some kind of shiny orb come out of your mouth, and then it's my name now.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. I can do
Sounds
that.
good.
You poor unfortunate souls.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
And I also want you, excuse me, it chokes me up thinking about how awesome the ending's going to be. There's a lot of streaming services now. We just talked about that at the beginning of this episode. Who would you be most surprised to find out is starting a streaming service? An existing company that is starting a streaming service.
Okay.
All right.
I'm Carter, and Hallmark is about to have some competition.
Uh-huh.
Okay, something happened with streaming services when somebody showed up, like Netflix, and with shows like House of Cards, or AMC with shows like Breaking Bad, and they got budgets all of a sudden. It's like someone's got money and ideas, good ideas plus good money equals a better show. Good ideas plus bad money, maybe not. So Hallmark is about to get destroyed because Chick-fil-A is going to have a streaming service.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Hallmarkian, but it's going to be made better.
And all the
But
music is going to
everything-
be like instrumental worship music. That,
Yeah.
Yeah, just Christian music with all the words
It's
taken
going to be
out.
that Christian streaming service.
But at least the
Yeah.
piano is still a Christian, which is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
And I can already see their slogan now. It's like we've always already been known for good service. Now we're bringing it to your television sets.
Their slogan says, "Your
Yep.
pleasure is our pleasure."
Yep. And I also am going to want the name of your streaming service from you. This one's just going to be called Chick Today.
Yeah.
I'm Doge, and what you may not know is that there is a new streaming service. So Vine is done, right?
Get
And
out.
people are saying TikTok is replacing it. TikTok's not replacing
Yeah,
Vine. You
no
can't
chance.
replace Vine
Can't
unless you can. There's a new streaming service coming, and it's called, I think it's going to be a long, long Vine. And this is Sir Elton John's streaming service. And these are 30 seconds long. Every show is 30 seconds long.
And it's
they're-
all Elton John?
It's all Elton John, and it's it's going to be a long, long Vine.
Long, long Vine. That's exciting.
We're all really pumped about that one.
I'm very excited.
I'm Jordan, and this one's going to be from Nabisco. And them and all of their Nutter Butters and their Oreos and
Little Debbie's? Is that
Sorta-
Is that them?
I don't think so. I think that's Little Debbie. But sort of everything that they've got their hands in, they're just gonna, they've seen a lacking market for product placement with kids programming being streamed rather than shown on cable. There's no room for commercials anymore. How do kids know what sandwich cookie to put in their face? And so they're gonna make a lot of Oreo themed superheroes and some Nutter Butter race car shows.
Why am I interested in this right now?
All these kinds of things. And that,
it
of
'cause I'm
course,
hungry?
that one's going to
Yeah.
be called Nabis.go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So it's going to be a good one.
Sounds yummy.
And every theme song is just the sound that an Oreo makes when you peel it apart, where it's like from the outside.
It's just like,
Yeah. And then the end credits is just the sound of two teeth scraping the back of the cookie through the icing, just like
Why
all
is
the way
that
down.
such an awful experience for you? It feels like an awful experience for you eating an Oreo.
When I was a kid, I had a gap in my teeth pretty bad, and I would leave a line down the middle of the icing. It was very embarrassing.
you'd skunk the Oreo.
Yeah. It was like a flock of seagulls haircut, but like right down the middle of the Oreo icing.